Hello viewers, Super GT here. So I am back with yet more atrocities in Forza Motorsport 7, of course. So you can see there, I am driving the Porsche 911 GT3 RS4. Now it's a stock car. This is effectively stock car challenge number 2. 721 PI when I could have tuned it up to 800. So I shouldn't beat anyone here really, but we're going to see if I can. As I go into the front of a Ferrari, funnily enough, as he was facing the wrong way, as we come through circuit of the America's first corner, doing the shorter version of the circuit. So Stock Car Challenge is back, just trying to beat as many noobs as possible as we come through here. Nissan GTR out of nowhere just kind of morphs into reality, and I go into the front of him, so I'm hitting the front of people somehow, having head-on collisions on a racetrack. I'm not sure how that's really quite transpiring. Anyway, into 12th place, or 13th, momentarily as that Porsche goes flying into the back of me. Jesus! What the hell happened there? Not quite sure. Well, he probably just got rear-ended very hard at over 200 miles an hour. So that's death number 1 for the video. Or actually probably about death number 5 already. I don't know. I couldn't quite count how many people have died so far. Probably quite a lot. People back there fighting with each other. Now that's what I need really. The main idea of Stock Car Challenge is just for a bit of fun. Just try to beat as many people as you can in an underpowered car. And you can see there, coming through that long right-hander as I just nudged the Nissan, which is trying to drift everywhere. So yeah, this car, it loves a roll. It loves to roll. You see the amount of body roll this thing has is absolutely ridiculous. It's really hard to control. You just got to be so smooth on the throttle because it will threaten to to flip itself over if not. So I'm in the top 10. That's not bad. I mean, it's a 19-player race. Nissan GTR. I'm not sure what the hell he was doing in this race. Spinning everywhere, sliding, drifting, spinning himself off. I've gained a position, fighting here with another Porsche. Plenty of Porsches in this lobby actually. I think they seem to be suited to S-Class. So this guy ahead just taking the bare cutting line. Check that out. And I'm still keeping up with him really. Past the Ferrari, up into 8th place. I mean, it shouldn't be happening really, but it kind of made me think, what is it that, I mean, why am I finishing this high up? I think it's just, you don't really have to be that good to beat most people in this game. It is quite bad really. The standards are very low, I gotta say, like really low right now. I thought Forza 6 was bad, but this is taken another step down. You know, if Forza 6 was let's say 100 meters down, the standards here are like Mariana Trench deep. They're that far down. You know, there's some weird life down there basically, and it's a strange game that you end up with. But here we are in 7th place. It's going quite well so far. I probably won't be able to overtake many more people going forwards. But halfway through lap number 3, then there is a chance maybe of one person to be overtaken, as we can see here. My next victim, looking to finish in 6th place. Sorry, I butchered that one again. But yeah, trying to finish in 6th place, and it's on here through these long corners. Just gonna look, not quite there, although he drives really wide. Took the widest line I've ever seen through there, and I'm up into 6th now. I can just try and defend it for a couple of corners. We've only got 2 more corners after this one, although this is a really long corner, goes on forever seemingly. And then we are through. I'm being chased down by GTR Eric Pipes as well. I think he's kind of been my bodyguard throughout this whole race. You see there, the car just wanted to slide, and oh my god, the handling's just completely overdone on the Porsche. I know it's rear engine, but my god, it doesn't need to be like that. It's so overdone. It's a drag race to the line, but I'm just about gonna get it. Finish in 6th place. There we go, baby. Now, if you find yourself below me on this list, congratulations. You have been inducted into the Forza Motorsport 7 Hall of Shame. Unlucky. So we're going to move to Monza. Same car, same noobs and probably the same amount of carnage, shall we see. Now luckily we're not running the chicane here, but that doesn't matter because you can see there behind people flipping, smoke everywhere. It's more like a war zone than a racetrack back there. So that's actually helped me in my quest to try and beat as many noobs as possible. The more of them involved in crashes on lap 1, the better. It means I can get away from more of them. Into the second chicane, plenty of people about, and the Porsche just drives into the wall. Dodge Viper a little bit hairy through there. I follow our good friend in the Nissan GT-R through the Forza edition. So through Lesmo 1. The car kind of handling that quite nicely, although, I mean, the main thing around Monza, of course, is straight line speed. Let's see if I've got any of that. Coming out of Lesmo 2, decent exit. But the Nissan GT-R up ahead seems to be pretty beefy. We've got a Noble coming up behind now. Won't have much chance of doing anything about him. He goes flying past. Very little I can do about the Noble. Noble very quick in S-Class, especially in a straight line. He goes up the inside at Ascari of the Nismo. The Nissan just going back on, just managed to go around him halfway through the Ascari chicane. You see they're bouncing horribly over that last curb. Up into 6th place out of 20. Good going so far. Back down to 7th as the GTR goes back past. We seem to be glued to each other for these last couple of races. Into Parabolica, he's gone way too deep, as has this Renault Clio who is rejoining. So through the exit of Parabolica onto the main straight. I'm going to suffer here, as we can see the Viper now coming back at me. The Clio's definitely got the run. I'm just going to tuck into the slipstream. I'm going to try to. It turns out that the Porsche actually is a bit quicker than that Viper in a straight line, so back up into 6th place for now. Now coming into Curva Grande, and without that chicane to slow us down, so 180 miles an hour nearly. Yeah, just topping out 180 miles an hour as we go in, and the car is not going to go around there at full speed. The Viper though probably can, as he just goes past on the exit into the second chicane, braking just before the bridge. Are we going to get this one clean? Yes we are. The Clio's just murdered himself, driven straight into the tyre wall, and we see even more smoke back there. Good to see. If I want to finish ahead of these people, I need them to just basically annihilate each other, which is not much to ask. It just pretty much happens every time. So it's pretty much just a guaranteed thing, basically, that people will just fight with each other. Okay, skipping a lap there. We're going to go to halfway through lap number 3. Just coming out of Lesmos then, going towards the Ascari chicane under the bridge of the old oval layout, and there we go, brake just under the Audi banner. In we go, just missing the apex slightly as we braked a little bit too late. There's a chance here of 5th place possibly. The Viper's just got ahead, goes over the gravel. That's going to slow him down, but I'm not sure I have the speed here. We have a GT3 RS coming up very hot on our tail here. I'm going to have to go defensive. There's not much I can do. I mean, he's just got the straight line speed advantage. Bits of contact as we go in. He's gone around the outside. The Viper makes contact with the other Porsche up ahead, and it's a bit of a knock-on effect there. But I do manage to actually go back up into 6th place, yes. And we're going to finish here, or are we? Because there's this flying Mercedes coming up out of nowhere. Is this John? That's John Cena. Out of nowhere, just comes flying through. But this race, this really sums up the Forza Motorsport experience, because it really just had everything bad about the game. So first off the line, people starting really slowly. Now we're going to have people barging their way through, like this orange GTR, just no respect for anyone. Then we're going to have people not braking for the first corner. Then we have a limo as well. Then I get slammed in from behind. Then I get punted into someone else, facing the wrong way, and down to last place. So in the first 25 seconds of the race, plenty going on. On the left hand side here, you might see someone flipping over in the orange car. That's just something else to add to the tick list. And we also have a nice big Rolls Royce here. Let's see if he uses his muscle to try and beat the crap out of people coming down the hill here, as we go through a fast kink to the left and then go towards the hairpin. He's gone very wide. He's got lots of speed. I mean, the Rolls Royce has a lot of power. Into the hairpin. I'm going to go up the inside. He braked really early. Over the curb. We are through. Plenty of tyre smoke. Not sure what the hell. People going in all directions. What the hell is going on? Really not sure. Up into 10th place. Top 10 at the moment. I don't quite have the straight line speed as I would wish. Rolls Royce everywhere. into turn number 1. Yes, there we go. Rolls Royce into the back, and that guy flips over. Oh boy, I think we got a stock car buddy here. So he's kind of joined me in the Porsche here. We're both driving stock cars, so I've got a bit of a teammate. It's quite good to see. Rolls Royce, sorry, not Rolls Royce, the limo up ahead, being an absolute menace, blocking everyone, sideswiping anyone who wants to pass. I guess it's almost reminiscent of Lord of the Rings. You know, you shall not pass, basically. I'm just going to try and nudge him out of the way, and it doesn't quite come off. Into the last corner. We're in the top 8 at least, and that's not too bad. Out of 20, down into 9th. It's not going to go well here. We got the whole pack here swarming me. I just got 0 speed, down into 12th. I'm going to lose more positions. They're queuing up to go past. Into the first corner. It's all kicking off big time. I get pushed around from behind. Just, oh man, I took a good braking point there, but clearly the guy behind just didn't want me to take that corner at all. Just getting slammed in. It's not good at all. And my teammate here actually waits up for me. It was nice to see. Plenty more smoke missiles flying off the track. Gained 2 positions there, back up into 11th. It's like a yo-yo, up and down, topsy-turvy. What the hell is going on? I don't know. People are just... It's just absolute chaos. It doesn't really resemble a race at all. It's more like wacky races, this kind of thing. So coming through the final corner, almost get punted from behind. Now we've got a ghost car here. This is something that you might not be familiar with, but sometimes people leave the race, but their car will just continue going round as a complete... I don't know, just a mobile chicane basically, just getting in the hell of everyone's way. And yeah, it's not pretty basically as we come through the first corner. I'm just going to go really wide, take the nice wide gravel line. We're going to try and overtake this this ghosted Ferrari. Well, except he's not actually ghosted. He's got full contact there, and the ghost is actually trying to go up my inside really annoyingly. So I'm in 12th place. Porsche takes that corner awfully, so I'm through. Back up to 11th. And once again, that yo-yo is in effect here. Down into the hairpin, last lap coming up soon. I mean, the sooner the better, really, because this is just an absolute mess. It's just absolute filthy. You know, I'm so dirty right now from the just purely high level of filth in this race. So crossing the line, we're on to lap number 5. Just 2 more left to go. We're 66.6% through the race. Viper on the inside. I do the cut back on him. I had to go on the throttle a little bit too early, and to be fair, that was my fault completely. So, I mean, in the worst race of all time, Super GT is actually a noob as well. Even this bloody Ferrari comes back past me, I just slide back past him. We've got the bloody limo to deal with now. Oh boy, what's going to happen next? I mean, it just doesn't really get much worse than this, except I guess if bloody Jeep Trailcat comes out of nowhere and just starts pummeling everybody. You never know. I'm just going to go for a nice drift tap XP bonus multiplier. Oh, sorry, this isn't Horizon. I just thought it was with all the stupid cars that I'm seeing. Out of the final corner, Ferrari just getting punted. The ghost Ferrari, as if he wasn't there. He was just like a little ragdoll, complete victim in all of that. Justice for ghosts, I guess. Into the first corner, last lap. And then it's all over, thankfully. The Viper trying to find his way past the limo with no such luck at the moment. Down into 14th place at the moment. Yeah, it's not gone as well as the previous races. 6th and 7th so far, but it's not going to be anywhere near as good this time. This really has not been my race at all. The limo is just an absolute menace here. Mobile roadblock, and he's been slammed. And I've also been slammed as a result. Unfortunately, if you slam the limo is so wide it will just slam everyone else. Coming into the final corner, I just go for a nice little drift because you get extra XP for that. Seeing as this is Forza Horizon 3, even the bloody ghost car comes back past me. So wow, what can I say, guys? 16th in the final race of the stock car challenge. Thankfully it's over. Thankfully it's over. Might just have to go to the modern GT endurance hopper and never return to anything else ever again. You know what they need to do here though? On this screen here where you vote for the next track, they need to give maybe another option. because after a dirty race like that, I think I really need to take a bath, and they ought to just give us that option. But there we go, guys. It was an absolute atrocity. It was a displeasure to race in this race, but it's for your entertainment, so I have to go through this pain, you know. But there we go. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new and would like to see more. Smash that like button like I smashed your nan, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.